Omah Lay calls out industry egos, crowns himself best in 20 years. Afrobeat star Omah Lay is not holding anything back right now, and the music world is feeling the heat. In a series of bold and brutally honest remarks, the social crooner opened up about what really goes on behind the glitz and glamour of the Nigerian music industry. According to him, it's not all love and good vibes as fans might think. Instead, he painted a picture of an industry overflowing with big personalities and even bigger egos. Omah Lay admitted that while he considers himself a calm and easygoing person, the environment around him can be intense. In his words, when you have a space filled with superstars, each confident, successful, and protective of their craft, it naturally becomes difficult to build genuine friendships. It's not easy to connect, he suggested, hinting that a lot of relationships in the industry are more surface level than real. And interestingly, he didn't pretend to be above it all. He openly acknowledged that he too carries that same superstar energy. But just when fans were still digesting that revelation, Omah Lay dropped an even bigger bombshell. With full confidence, he declared himself the greatest Nigerian artist of the last 20 years. Yeah, you heard me, 2 whole decades, and he believes he sits at the very top. Omah Lay, however, didn't come off as dismissive, as he gave a respectful nod to Grammy-winning artist Burna Boy, suggesting he's one of the very few artists worthy of being in that elite conversation. For many supporters, Omah Lay's confidence isn't surprising. Since breaking into the scene, he has built a reputation for his deeply emotional sounds, relatable lyrics, and unique blend of Afrobeats and soul. To them, this bold statement is simply a reflection of an artist who knows his value and isn't afraid to own it. Say it as you feel it.
Say it like you mean it. I love it. Okay, first, I'm going to talk about his look. I miss the baby boy Omah Lay with full hair. Like now he's looking, I feel like since he cut his hair, he has started having mature conversations. Because when Omah Lay had hair, he was just a baby boy talking about how life was treating him and everything. But now that he cuts his hair, he looks like one teacher that is schooling people. So I tell you, with my full chest. And then I watched this interview and all I can say is whatever you do, whatever you say, whoever you say you are, own it with your full chest. Because he didn't deduce anything. He said everything he had to say. He bared his truth. Even when the interviewer asked him that, oh, what about the other artists? He was like, well, everyone is in their own space. But to him, Burna Boy is the only one that he can compare him to. He went as far as saying that he's always shocked when they compare him to other people. And he's like, what are these people doing? Why am I in this comparison? But then he doesn't come on social media to say anything because he's like, well, people will be fine. Everybody's going to be fine.
Omah Lay. Good thing the album is out today. Yep. Clarity of Mind.
He said the album will be the best album ever.
Everybody always says that about their album. The album is out. That's why we've been seeing a couple of interviews. Omah Lay saying things. Omah Lay is that guy that he always drops it as it is. Doesn't, because that's how he feels, so he'll just drop it.
No sugar coating.
Remember when he talked about his therapist? He
spoke about his therapist again, no?
Yeah.
He said he had a French therapist and he was speaking English, and at a point he was like, wait, are you sure it's what I'm saying that this lady's responding to?
But Omah Lay, it's always a good thing to blow your own trumpet, because if you don't, who will? But 20 years, the greatest artist in the last 20 years.
And you don't agree?
No, it's his own opinion. It's his own opinion from his own point of view.
Exactly.
In the last 20 years. and he just called Burna Boy into the conversation.
Yep.
But last year, one of the biggest songs that we had in Nigeria was Davido featuring Omah Lay.
Yep. With you.
Where did he leave the person that he did the collaboration with?
I was wondering myself, please, because if you ask me now, I go ask. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I didn't hear anything.
Omah Lay, you like trouble. You like trouble. And great thing that the album is out, and their conversation, they even talked about it, how this album should have been out since. But, and that's why I said Omah Lay always says it as it is. But Omah Lay, you messed up by not calling the person that actually stole your project, because he said he was in the studio with somebody and the person jacked the style of the project. So he had to go back, and this is like 2 years, 1 year that he had to rewrite and work on a new project because the person stole his styles, the style of his sound. Fingers were pointing to who was in the studio lately with Omah Lay and must have stolen his sound. Go figure out, the conversation is online. But Omah Lay, you did not do well by not saying who did. Maybe hopefully in future you will. But we are glad that you dropped a new album, and I'm yet to listen to the album. I've been seeing positive reviews already. And of course, it's Omah Lay always puts his soul and whatever is going through
into his
song, and definitely looking out for it.
And
but 20 years, okay.
Talking about collaborations, he spoke about the song he did with Elma on the album, and he said Elma is someone that he has followed for a while, and now that she's on the album, he said he has actually signed her to Boy Alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's signed under Boy Alone right now, and we should keep our fingers crossed for more work from Elma and maybe himself.
Okay.
So we're keeping our fingers crossed.
That's the innocent Omah Lay right there.
Yes, now it looks like someone's father.
Isn't it Omah Lay that still did the interview that said Afrobeats because it's Fela, Afrobeats is Yoruba, that is the biggest thing that has come out from Port Harcourt. Omah Lay.
See, please, if you don't hype yourself, who will hype you? OJ, stop that thing. At the end of the day, like we always say, it's his opinion, his point of view.
Clarity of mind is out.
Exactly. Let's see how clear our minds will be after listening to it.